Porsche. Porsche was founded in 1931 by the German Bohemian automotive engineer Ferdinand Porsche, who was passionate about performance vehicles. Since its establishment as a luxury performance car brand, Porsche has become one of the most popular brands in the world, especially for wealthy car enthusiasts. The most iconic Porsche model is the 911, first introduced in 1963. It has gone through several versions and is a symbol of luxury and speed, making it one of the favorite models for car collectors worldwide. Porsche is also known for SUVs and sedans, such as the Cayenne and the Panamera. While not as fast as Porsche sports vehicles, these cars cater to a wider range of customers who want vehicles that may be more practical but still carry the same Porsche quality and excellence. The brand has also been involved in motorsports and has won championships in different races, including the prestigious 24 Hours of Le Mans race, an endurance-focused competition. Porsche's success in motorsports has proven its place as one of the best-performing brands in the world. Ferrari. Ferrari's dominance in motorsports is one reason this car brand has become synonymous with speed and performance. It started in 1939 when an Italian named Enzo Ferrari founded the company. He initially envisioned the brand focusing on producing racing cars, eventually becoming one of the most dominant names in the world of motorsports. However, Ferrari started making commercial cars during the 1940s and 50s, allowing consumers to experience the thrill of driving a high-performance vehicle. The company's prancing horse symbol perfectly sums up what Ferrari is all about, because it combines elegance, speed, and power in one unique package. The most popular commercially available Ferrari vehicles include the LaFerrari and the classic Testarossa. Ferrari, however, is often known for its dedication to Formula One racing, where it has garnered the most Grand Prix wins in history. Only the best F1 drivers can get behind the wheel of a powerful Ferrari race car. Such names include Michael Schumacher and Fernando Alonso. Bentley. Walter Owen Bentley founded the Bentley car brand in 1919 in England. Before that, Bentley focused on building aircraft engines during World War I, allowing the brand to earn its reputation in engineering. However, after the First World War, the company shifted to building luxurious vehicles. The British car brand has since become synonymous with luxury and style. It was well known during the early 20th century for producing classic British cars, including the 3.5-liter and the 4-liter. But the company also participated in the endurance competition known as the 24 Hours of Le Mans race, winning it in 1924, 1927, 1928, 1929, and 1930. In 1931, Rolls-Royce took over Bentley. For decades, Bentley was more focused on producing classic vehicle models that became known as symbols of luxury and prestige among car enthusiasts. But in 1998, it became a Volkswagen Group subsidiary and started releasing newer car models, including the popular Continental GT. Bugatti. An Italian-born French car designer and industrial engineer named Ettore Bugatti founded the Bugatti car brand in 1909, with the idea of manufacturing some of the fastest luxury cars in the world. The car brand soon became one of the most notable names in the industry because of Bugatti's reputation for speed and style. However, Ettore Bugatti's death in 1947 nearly destroyed the company because he had no successors to continue the Bugatti legacy. The company was purchased for its airplane parts business in 1963. In 1987, an Italian businessman named Romano Artioli acquired the Bugatti brand in 1987 and revived its car manufacturing arm. Bugatti has since become synonymous with super-fast cars reaching over 250 miles per hour. The brand's Veyron became one of the fastest production cars in the world when it was released, and its sheer power surprised speed enthusiasts. Since then, Bugatti has released more cars into the market, but has focused on making their vehicles exclusive by releasing them in limited numbers instead of mass-producing them. This gives the Bugatti brand an air of luxury higher than most of its competitors in the market. That's why only the wealthiest can get a Bugatti model. Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce was founded in 1904 by Charles Rolls and Henry Royce. They aimed to produce the best cars in the world, focusing on engineering and design. As such, Rolls-Royce quickly became one of the best car brands in Britain at the time, and the company even acquired Bentley during the 1930s. While the company was supposed to be a car brand, Rolls-Royce also contributed to aviation, producing aircraft engines for civilian and military use. Its engines powered the first non-stop transatlantic flight in 1919. The company is well known for its Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament, which stands for elegance and freedom. As such, Rolls-Royce focuses heavily on producing car models that embody classic British elegance and luxury without compromising performance. This is why Rolls-Royce is almost often equated with being the best. The brand has become synonymous in the English language with superlatives. So when you want to describe something luxurious and grand, you often say it's the Rolls-Royce of its kind. However, in 2003, the brand became a subsidiary of BMW and no longer has any relations to vehicles produced and manufactured before 2003. Aston Martin. Two Englishmen named Lionel Martin and Robert Bamford started tuning and racing cars. However, they eventually established their car brand, Bamford and Martin. In 1920, Bamford left the company, allowing Martin to rebrand it by using Aston Hill, where he raced cars, as an inspiration for the new brand. It soon became known as Aston Martin. However, the company went through a series of financial problems, forcing Martin to sell it. Augustus Bert Bertelli took over the business and shifted Aston Martin's focus to luxury sports cars instead of race cars. While the company stopped producing cars to focus on aircraft manufacturing during World War II, it has since become a famous car brand, especially after its appearance in the 1964 James Bond Goldfinger movie when the titular character drove a DB5. In the 70s, the British intelligence agency MI6 approached to modify some of their vehicles for their secret operations. One of the modifications involved installing a passenger ejector seat in the Aston Martin V8 Vantage, inspired by the James Bond films. Aston Martin's reputation improved when it became associated with British style, luxury, and performance because of James Bond. As such, it has now focused on producing cars with sleek and stylish designs but powerful engines. Aston Martin also hand builds cars instead of using entire assembly lines. Lamborghini. Ferruccio Lamborghini started as a tractor manufacturer in Italy. He was passionate about luxurious sports cars and actually owned a Ferrari, but he was unhappy with his Ferrari's clutch, thinking that it easily broke. In 1963, he went to Enzo Ferrari himself and gave him suggestions on how to improve the clutch system. But Ferrari said, "Let me make cars. You stick to making tractors." The meeting ultimately motivated Lamborghini to launch his luxury car brand, believing he could make better sports cars than Ferrari. In 1963, he created the Lamborghini brand to compete with Ferrari. The first vehicle he released was the 350 GT, the start of what eventually became one of the world's most famous luxury sports car brands. Lamborghini is now known for its cars, which have distinctive aesthetic features. Most Lamborghini models have sharp looks that distinguish them from their competitors in the market. Models like the Aventador, Huracan, and Murcielago became popular among car enthusiasts. Lamborghini named his vehicles after actual bulls because he was a bullfighting fan, explaining that the Lamborghini logo has a bull that symbolizes strength and power. Toyota. The phrase, "the car in front of you is probably a Toyota," is often true. In 2023, the Japanese brand Toyota dominated the global automotive market share, holding over 10% of total vehicle sales. But while it's widely regarded as the most prominent car brand in the world, it had humble beginnings in 1937 when it focused on producing automatic looms before transitioning to automobiles. During the 1940s and 50s, the Toyota Production Systems, or TPS, philosophy saw its roots when repeated trial and error processes were conducted in its Honsha plant to produce the highest quality vehicles. By the 60s, the same process was applied to every Toyota plant, giving birth to the TPS, which is Toyota's philosophy of making cars efficiently by eliminating waste and continuously improving processes that are streamlined throughout all plants worldwide. The TPS helped improve Toyota's reliability as the company produced vehicles committed to quality, rigorous testing, and durable materials. Military groups worldwide often use Toyota trucks like the Hilux because they can withstand rough use and environments. After all, Toyota is only second to its sister brand in reliability scores. Tesla. As one of the youngest car companies in the world, Tesla broke the automotive industry barrier in a matter of a few years after Elon Musk established it in 2003. Musk envisioned a revolution in the car industry, believing that Tesla could pioneer a new breed of vehicles that could change driving experiences worldwide. The launch of the Roadster in 2008 showcased Tesla's commitment to electric vehicles. Then, by the middle of the 2010s, Tesla released popular models, such as the Model S, the Model X, and the Model Y. The 2020s saw the birth of the odd yet groundbreaking Cybertruck, which challenged conventional notions of what a pickup truck should be. Tesla is the EV market leader, and undoubtedly the best in that department. What sets it apart is the high standards used in developing its vehicles. Tesla cars aren't just some of the fastest EVs in the market, but also some of the most technologically advanced. Using advanced cameras and sensors, Tesla vehicles have an autopilot system that seeks to reach full self-driving in the future, hoping to make life easier for drivers. Tesla's shares are also some of the most valuable in the market, even more than the other top vehicle brands worldwide. While it isn't one of the global leaders in the automotive industry, Tesla is almost always at the top of the EV niche market, as it has sold millions of vehicles, hoping to change the automotive industry and push the boundaries of what EVs are capable of. Volkswagen. Volkswagen started in 1937, when the German Labor Front wanted to produce affordable vehicles for the ordinary person. The Volkswagen literally translates to people's car in German. Like most German car manufacturers, the company produced vehicles actively during World War II. During World War II, the brand even produced a land and water vehicle called the Schwimmwagen, which doubled as a car and a boat. However, after the war, Volkswagen transformed and survived a great war and economic setbacks. In 2023, the people's car became one of the top-selling car brands, behind only Toyota. Its performance can be attributed to its impressive global presence, including production plants and worldwide dealerships. Volkswagen vehicles are also widely known for their reliability and relative affordability, especially compared to German brands. While affordable, Volkswagen vehicles combine simplicity, luxury, and German engineering to appeal to a wide range of consumers. The most popular Volkswagen vehicles are the Beetle, the Golf, and the Passat. Ford. Henry Ford built his first vehicle in 1886, before establishing the Ford Motor Company in 1903 as one of the first car manufacturers in the United States. Before, only the wealthy could afford cars. But Ford revolutionized the automotive industry because it was the first American manufacturer to introduce the moving assembly line, making vehicles more affordable. Ford revolutionized car manufacturing through a system that broke vehicle assembly down to smaller and more manageable processes, with workers stationed in different parts of the conveyor belt. This improved efficiency while minimizing inconsistencies, allowing Ford to sell their cars at lower prices. The first mass-produced car from this company was the Model T, which sold over 15 million units by 1927. The company put America on wheels, and thanks to Ford, cars became more common throughout the country. Over the years, Ford has continued to improve its technology and models, focusing on rugged vehicles that appeal to the American market. This includes the F-150, the Ranger, and the Bronco. Ford is still America's leading car manufacturing brand. While it mainly focused on internal combustion engines throughout its history, Ford has also invested in the electric vehicle market to strengthen its hold over the entire auto industry. Honda. Honda initially started as a piston ring manufacturer for Toyota during the 1940s. In 1946, Soichiro Honda began producing motorized bicycles before becoming a motorcycle company. By the 1960s, Honda had expanded into the automobile industry and steadily became one of the world's most reliable and popular car brands. Ever since it entered car production, Honda has become a powerhouse that works like a skilled conductor. The company harmonizes precision engineering with efficiency and comfort to give consumers a reason to patronize it over other car brands. Vehicles like the CR-V are designed to maximize the driver's and passengers' comfort without compromising performance and efficiency. Honda has been developing environmentally friendly vehicles, reducing CO2 levels by 31% from 2000 to 2020. By continuing to innovate its eco-friendly systems, including the eHEV full hybrid system, Honda aims to achieve complete carbon neutrality by 2050. Chevrolet. Founded in 1911, Chevrolet has become one of the biggest American car manufacturing companies. Chevy, as it is popularly called, has been around for over a century and has always been known for its affordability, durability, and performance. Since its founding, the company has produced over 200 million cars and solidified its position in the automobile industry as one of the highest-selling brands in the world. It offers various vehicles, including sedans, pickup trucks, SUVs, and performance cars. Chevrolet changed the American auto industry when it released its first truck in 1918, improving the efficiency of the agricultural industry. Since then, Chevrolet has been producing iconic models, including the Camaro, which you probably know is the car model that Bumblebee transforms into in the Transformers movies. The Suburban, of course, has been around since 1935 and is one of the longest continuously produced car models in the industry. Mercedes-Benz. Carl Benz released the first gasoline-powered car in 1886, forever revolutionizing the world of automobiles. Meanwhile, Daimler Motoren Gesellschaft, or DMG, established a luxury automobile brand marketed as the Mercedes, named after his daughter. In 1926, Mercedes-Benz was born, when Benz and DMG merged. This merger changed the automotive industry by introducing a brand that exemplified luxury and German engineering. Since then, Mercedes-Benz has become synonymous with high-quality luxury vehicles, prioritizing continuous improvements. It pioneered safety features, such as the crumple zone, designed to crumple the vehicle upon impact to minimize passenger injuries. The same company was also one of the pioneers of the anti-lock brake system, which has become a standard in most vehicles today. Mercedes-Benz has always been at the forefront of technology in this industry and has even dabbled in items usually outside its specialty. For example, the company manufactured tank engines and aircraft parts in World War II for Germany's war efforts, but it also produced organs and grand pianos. BMW was established in 1916 as an aircraft engine manufacturer during World War I. During the 1920s, it transitioned into a motorcycle production company before expanding into automobiles during the 1930s. The German company has since become one of the top luxury automobile brands in the world. BMW has become synonymous with precision engineering and luxurious design, often developing vehicles that combine power, artistry, and technology in one package. This is why BMW is one of the world's most prominent German manufacturing companies and often sells millions of vehicles annually, despite having a price tag that appeals more to consumers in higher income sectors. BMW has become so popular as a luxury brand because its cars are focused on giving their users the best driving experience possible. The philosophy highlights the handling and power of the cars while emphasizing their stylish looks. In simple terms, they are fast, easy to drive, and luxurious. Some of the most popular car models that embody BMW's philosophy are the M3 and the M5. Hyundai. A dominant player in the Asian automotive industry, Hyundai hasn't been around for a long time, but was able to position itself quickly in a saturated market. It was founded in 1967 in South Korea and was initially a rice retailing company before it became a construction company. Not too long after, it entered the automotive industry and is now one of the biggest names in the market, owning the fourth highest share in 2023. Despite its humble beginnings, Hyundai branched globally and is now sold in over 200 countries. It has rivaled some of the most famous Japanese car brands and distinguished itself for its stylish, somewhat aggressive style that doesn't make it look like an affordable brand. Hyundai's combination of quality, warranty coverage, and fuel efficiency gives its consumers value for their money. In addition, Hyundai constantly earns high marks in safety tests conducted by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, allowing the company to position itself as one of the most economically efficient choices in the market. Subaru. The Japanese car brand Subaru began when several companies under the Fuji Heavy Industries umbrella merged. At first, it was an aircraft manufacturing company, but eventually changed its identity into an automobile brand by 1954. The name Subaru refers to the Japanese name for the Pleiades star cluster, which is significant in Japanese mythology. Subaru chose the constellation pattern as its logo to showcase its commitment to its Japanese roots and culture. Instead of rivaling mid-level consumer companies such as Toyota, Honda, and Mitsubishi, Subaru positioned itself as a more expensive Japanese brand that relies heavily on its all-wheel drive technology, which sets it apart. Over 98% of these vehicles are equipped with all-wheel drive, allowing Subaru vehicles to have the best traction, stability, and handling. It stands out in various weather conditions and terrains, allowing Subaru to have its niche in the Japanese automotive industry.